Bravo.
Bravo.
Wonderful. Overall, we have many big destinations.
I want to just give you some tools that you can apply both in this movement and then also in other things that you might be working on, sort of to take with you.
It's a little bit softer. So we want to make sure we have this strong difference. And then even here in the where it gets short, it's even softer.
But my name is Robert Young. I teach saxophone at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts, my 5th year there. So it's been great working with this festival, hearing all of the great musicians and the 3 categories that we listened to. I mean, the level was like extremely high, and it was just a pleasure hearing everybody sharing. So I'm excited to be here and you know, get the dialogue going.
Hi guys, I'm Marina Lomazov. I'm a professor of piano at the Eastman School of Music. I love chamber music. I do it as much as I can. What I love about it and what I love about all of your performances is I think in solo piano sometimes we have a lot of emphasis is being placed on being perfect or being at the very top of your game and polishing every single detail. And in chamber music, it seems like what I value the most is the spontaneous music making that happens. The emphasis is not on perfection, but the emphasis is on flow. And you've all demonstrated that.
My name is Kathy Winkler. I'm a professor at the Shepherd School of Music at Rice University. I've been there quite a number of years, but prior to that, I was at the Oberlin Conservatory and the Cleveland Institute of Music. And I have to say that participating in the festival has been really exciting. You know, there hasn't been much going on in terms of performance and competition, particularly in the area of chamber music because of all the challenges we've been facing with COVID. So this was particularly impressive that this competition was put together and pulled off like clockwork.
All right, Stranger Strings. I'm looking forward to hearing this live. I enjoyed your performance very much, your video. I would have a little more separation. So that you have a little bit of pulsation there to help with the cello. Can we try the cello and you at the beginning? Let's just try that. you should all look at yourself with great love and adoration in your eyes and give each other a cue and say, we did it. We played a great performance. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
More of a 4-bar crescendo at the beginning to mezzo. And then at 17, if that can be a completely different dynamic. That was better with the articulation, but I think we'll be able to hear each other's articulation better if we're really moving together with the dynamic as well. Let's try that one more time. What are or were some of the challenges of playing in a group like this?
I know for me personally, I have a lot of sax quartet experience, and this is obviously very different.
Disturbing your idea of a big gesture. In measure 5, to make a different color without going, slowing down or anything about how the gesture progresses. Tempo, don't get behind.
During the pandemic, concerts are canceled. We couldn't be rehearsing like how we normally would be able to. And so we had to pivot and figure out what we could put together online, what would work. What is that like, reading your own part and reading someone else's part at the same time?
I think it kind of helps with intonation and a lot of things, just kind of getting it, I guess, I'm not sure what the word would be, but making it more sound together, It makes it more easier to make it sound,
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Eli?
If we read each other's parts, we would know how to play together correctly and to play in a good tempo together.
Can we pick some words or create some sort of story that's going to help us define the difference in our sound between the beginning and the end and the middle?
I have a little thing for the first part. I see the first part kind of being a bit more joyful, like high pitched. I would almost think of it as like a garden. So it's like high pitched, really joyful, like maybe the sun's like on the plant, like the sunlight's on the plant, like, you know, bugs are running around the garden. There's like animals all over the place.
And each person had a role in making that one meal together. And I think that applies to this part at letter G, where the cello part has this underlying energy that really drives the music. The inner voices have these really gorgeous long tones that kind of set the stage and kind of set the table in a sense. And then the first violin part has this really beautiful and exciting melody.
And so I started creating these little chamber music projects, like through the youth orchestra and through Tulane. And I met Margaret, and I was like, Margaret, I have this idea. We could do like a competition. And we just started very small. Well, on behalf of everyone, I want to congratulate all of our participants. You all sound amazing. And thank you to your teachers for working so hard and making all of this happen. It's just so wonderful to see such a thriving community in New Orleans.